Today I'm making a one-pot chicken and rice dish, which is a really delicious recipe. It takes minimal time and minimal cleanup to do this, and you get something out of this world. I keep saying this when a recipe is just crazy delicious. So let's get started. Hi everybody, welcome to the Cozy Cookhouse. I'm Beatrice, I'm your host, and I hope you join me in the kitchen where I like to share recipes that are delicious, easy to make with minimal cleanup so that you can have time to enjoy nature and spending it with your loved ones. So join me in my kitchen and I'll see you in my next recipe. So our recipe today is the one-pot chicken rice dish, and basically I have here 1.5 pounds of chicken breast, skinless and boneless. You can obviously use chicken thighs as well, which is excellent and really delicious. And I just cut the chicken breasts in half so that they're serving sizes, and I already seasoned them with salt and pepper and with Slap Ya Mama seasoning, which is an amazing seasoning. If you don't have it, you can just use the Cajun seasoning, which is pretty much the same almost. And of course I'm putting some extra Italian seasoning on top. I will have all the ingredients and the amounts down in the description box below. And we're just gonna flip them over and season the other side with some pepper, because I forgot to put some black pepper on the other side as well. So I added the Slap Ya Mama seasoning on these chicken pieces. Obviously, you don't have to use this particular seasoning, but it's excellent. Your meat will taste just amazing. But if you do not like the heat, you can decrease the amount, or you can use your own choice of seasonings. So basically with cooking, you can just do whatever you want to your liking, okay? So don't get stuck in a seasoning, but I do recommend it. And we're gonna transfer these to the stove. So in a deep Dutch oven, I'm heating up some oil, and we're adding the chicken pieces one by one. There we go. Great. And we're just gonna let it sear here for, I don't know, about 5 minutes per side. So make sure it's golden brown, and then we're gonna remove it and set on the side. In the meantime, I'm just gonna get the onion and garlic ready. If you like this recipe and you want to give it a try, make sure you hit that like button so that you get notified every time I make new recipes. And I welcome you to subscribe to my channel so you can be a part of my cozy cookhouse. So after flipping the chicken over onto the other side, we go back to the board and we chop up some garlic. So I have here 5 cloves of garlic. You can use more or less. I love garlic, so I would use even more. It doesn't hurt. So chop it up finely and then leave it on the side. Once the chicken is finished, we're gonna remove it. So I'm just putting it on a plate. It doesn't have to be fully cooked because it will cook together with the rice and the rest of the liquids that we're gonna put in. So make sure it's nice and golden brown. Now we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of butter to the Dutch oven. So leave the crusty brownish stuff at the bottom because that will add extra flavor to your dish. So everything is just gonna melt away. Make sure you just stir into the onion mixture there with the butter. And once it's nice and softened, we add the rest of the ingredients. So after about 5 minutes of sauteing, we're gonna add the chicken broth. So I have here 2.5 cups of chicken broth and 1/2 cup of cream. Now I'm adding the rice. So I just have 1.5 cup of Jasmine rice that I'm using here right now. You can use any kind of long grain rice. And I will add the garlic now because I didn't want it to burn. Give it another mix. And now we're just gonna add a little bit more salt because you want that rice to absorb all the seasonings so it won't be tasteless. And now I'm simply adding the chicken breast pieces. It smells so good right now, and it's not even done. So I'm just putting all of the chicken right there on top. And I'm also adding the rest of the juices because they're so full of flavor. There we go. I also grated some Parmesan cheese earlier, so I'm just gonna add that to the pot. Just like that. We're gonna cover it up. So I'm just gonna let it simmer for about 20 to 25 minutes until the rice is cooked and the chicken is cooked through as well. So I already cleaned the kitchen and the rice is still simmering. I brought some parsley from the garden. Just gonna chop it up. This is so delicious. Make sure you subscribe. Guys, I have such amazing recipes but little time to share, but I promise to do it at least once a week. This is such a quick recipe. You literally just put everything into one pot. You get your dishwasher going and you have dinner in no time. So it's been 25 minutes. Just gonna check on the meat. Oh my goodness, it looks amazing. Wow. Just gonna turn the heat off. It smells so good right now. And I'm just gonna check the rice, make sure that it's cooked. Look at that creamy, very creamy rice. Wow. Oh my goodness. Guys, this is out of this world. It's wow, it smells so good right now. I'm just fluffing the rice a little bit. Okay, I need another taste because we don't have guests. It's just me and the family. Oh, look at this. It's so creamy. Whoa. Wow, it's really hot. Wow. Every time I make this, it just turns out perfectly. It's just phenomenal. So there you have it. I hope you give it a try and let me know how you enjoyed this recipe. If you have any questions, please drop them down in the description box below. And in the meantime, you can check out my other videos. I'm gonna go eat some of this yumminess.